Her Excellency, Dame Louis Lecter, Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda, Honorable Baldwin Spencer, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Honorable Wilson Baptist, Minister of Agriculture, Housing, Lands and Environment, Mr. Edwin Laro, Secretary General of the Caribbean Community, Dr. Richard Harrington, Chairman of the Board of CARBI, Dr. Victor Villalobos, Director General of IECA, Dr. Raul Benitez, FAO Assistant Director General, Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of CTA and on my own behalf, please allow me to thank Honorable Prime Minister for extending the kind invitation to us to attend the 11th Caribbean Week of Agriculture in this beautiful country. I would like to thank you for the warm hospitality that we have enjoyed since we arrived here. At a time when agriculture confronts great challenges, such as feeding a rapidly growing human population while facing the negative impacts of climate change and natural resource degradation, it's important to marshal the wisdom and energies of all the key stakeholders to chart the way forward. CTA, which also operates in Africa and the Pacific, is well placed to recognize and appreciate the uniqueness of the Caribbean Week of Agriculture. Indeed, in no other ACP region does the agricultural community benefit from such a high level of engagement with policymakers at the highest levels of government. This augurs well for the future of agriculture in the Caribbean. The CWA offers farmers, fisherfolk, agribusinesses, researchers, extension workers, media professionals, and civil society a tremendous opportunity to come together and share views among each other and with senior policymakers of the region. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, CTA has been an enthusiastic supporter and active participant of the CWA since 2003. In recent years, we have intensified our efforts to collaborate with our key partners, CARICOM Secretariat, CARBI, IECA, CAPAN, and others, in linking evidence from research and practice to policies through target workshops, media outreach, and other activities. CTA's engagement at the CWA is well aligned with the priorities identified in the regional policy frameworks, including the Regional Food and Nutrition Security Policy and the Regional Framework for Achieving Development Resilience to Climate Change. As in previous years, we have supported several events this year, including workshops on climate change adaptation, ICT and value chains, youth and rural modernization, and science and media. The outcomes of these workshops and consultations have been presented this morning to the Alliance. Similarly, we are making arrangements with ICA, CARICOM Secretariat, and CARBI to launch the intra-ACP policy program for the Caribbean and the Pacific, funded by the European Union, for which CTA plays the global coordination role and facilitates cross-learning between the two regions. CTA plays a unique role in bridging the Caribbean and Pacific, as both regions face similar challenges in achieving food and nutritional security and growth of the agricultural sector. There are excellent opportunities for not only learning from each other, but exchanging technologies, plant genetic material, and expertise. Youth and gender, the theme of this year's Caribbean Week of Agriculture, are priority issues for CTA as well and cut across all our programs and activities. The agricultural sector in the Caribbean faces an aging population of farmers and agricultural experts. At the same time, the region's youth, in particular rural youth, suffer from a high level of unemployment, underemployment, and poverty. For young people to realize their potential in the agricultural sector, they need support in building their skills and getting access to land and capital. Agriculture must be made more attractive for talented, well-trained young people with a knack for entrepreneurship. The right policies and incentives can help attract many more young people into agriculture than is the case today. The development of agricultural value chains, integrating smallholder farmers into markets, and access to new ICTs can offer young people opportunities and incentives to engage in agriculture. The CTA CAF and CAFI workshop on youth and modernization of agriculture attracted many talented and motivated young people from across the region, and they are putting together concrete recommendations that have been presented this morning to the Alliance. CTA's youth programs support various activities in the region, including skills training for young entrepreneurs in the use of ICTs, particularly social media, for communication, marketing, and accessing different types of information. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, action has been the buzzword people talked about during the discussions this week. Many are anxious that we move from recommendations and policy pronouncements to taking action on the ground that makes a real difference for farmers and the agricultural sector in the Caribbean. CWA's ultimate success will very much depend on how seriously the recommendations of the various groups are taken and whether they will be eventually implemented to turn around the state of agriculture, food and nutritional security in the region. Until that happens, all the institutions involved that work hard to make CWA a success year after year will not have achieved their ultimate goal. I hope this year's CWA will end with a strong commitment to aim for specific and measurable actions. Please allow me, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to thank you for the opportunity to address this distinguished audience and for the warm hospitality that we have all enjoyed here. Thank you very much.